sweetheart. Time for battle.
Hey people, Sig here, coming to you with my weekly drop. So, gonna move quick, gonna jump right into some things here, just talk about the gameplay real quick. What you're seeing, you're gonna actually have a double feature, both kill confirmed, one of them, this first one being a very quick game, 3.5 minute kill confirmed gameplay, playing with some of my clan mates. The whole point, I'm not doing the greatest on this one, but the whole point of this one is the fact that watch the blue dots. We just completely flow around the map. 3.5 minutes in terms of a kill confirm game, and honestly, when I was talking about the win a couple weeks ago in our Diamond Division Clan War, we had multiple games like this, and this was one of the only reasons why we ended up winning kill confirmed nodes. So enjoy this one, and then the one after it, just another decent kill confirmed gameplay that really shined. So that said, gameplay out of the way, enjoy the background, enjoy the stylings of my voice as I discuss some E3. I ended up watching the PlayStation E3 press conference last night, which honestly, it was almost 2 hours of exciting and kind of very entertaining content. I have not had the chance to watch the full Microsoft yet. I caught it in between little sessions of while I was at work the other day. I did end up catching the Advanced Warfare trailer, and honestly, the gameplay looks very sweet. Looks really good, very detailed. Although, it doesn't really give an indication of what multiplayer gameplay is going to be like. I mean, let's be honest, the campaign modes for all the way back to, MW2, including up to Ghosts, I've dabbled in a little bit. For me personally, it's not something that I focus in on. I'd rather play with the community and enjoy getting out there. The storyline, it's a story, and it's something that people put their time and effort into to create and develop, which is great, but it's just not my cup of tea. It's not something that I spend a lot of time playing. I'd rather just get into the multiplayer, play with my friends. And like I said, every now and then I will dabble in the single player, but it's not the end-all be-all. So, with more multiplayer coming, drops coming hopefully soon, we'll see what Advanced Warfare continues to look like. But oh my gosh, PlayStation during their press conference had an incredible and amazing lineup of games that we've seen in the past, but we got to see more of them, or even dropped the announcement of new games coming out. In addition to some ports, which some of them I'm definitely excited for. So first off, I'm going to just go with what they close the show out: Uncharted 4. I am a huge Uncharted fan. I have thoroughly enjoyed a lot of Uncharted and every single one of their games that Naughty Dog has made, and I'm definitely excited for the next gen console version of Uncharted. So I can tell you, as soon as this game comes out, I will be getting Uncharted. The Order was shown early on in the press conference. And it has that unique. You've seen some of these videos in the past where it's kind of like an old style, with maybe potentially new guns, different alternate settings, and obviously, during the press conference, they showed the clip with an alternate creature, I guess, wolf, man-wolf, if you want to call it. Graphics look. I think it's just going to be standalone, that any PlayStation 4 graphics are going to look phenomenal and amazing. And nor are they going to really put anything up there at E3 that doesn't look good. But the gameplay looks pretty interesting. It looks like a game that I'm definitely going to want to check out and try out. So I'm excited to see some more of The Order. Destiny Alpha actually drops this Thursday. I believe it's the 17th, and maybe not this Thursday, but next Thursday, for PlayStation users. Destiny, again, by Bungie, looks to be a very big, adventurous, open-world type game, first-person shooter, and in terms of the sci-fi value and what the entire what they've shown so far, I mean, it's definitely a game that I'm going to do what I can to try to jump on and make sure I play that alpha build, just so I can get a sense of something if it's going to be what I want to sink some money into in the future. In addition, they announced the white PS4 with the Destiny, and man, that white PS4 looks pretty sweet too. But moving on, Batman Arkham Knight. Oh wow, that gameplay looks sweet. I've played a few of the Batman games just through the PlayStation Plus as they've dropped, and they've been enjoyable. But just the smooth mechanics of Batman flying around, kind of ducking in and out of the vents during the gameplay. That was another great looking game. Far Cry 4, Ubisoft dropped that earlier at their press conference and showed a little bit more. Again, looks great. If you're a fan of Far Cry, I think you're definitely going to be geeked out about that. Little Big Planet 3. I don't know if there's a single PlayStation user out there that hasn't played a Little Big Planet at some point in their life, whether it's on the PlayStation 2 or 3. Again, for me personally, the games have been fun. They're enjoyable. They're witty. They're comical. Is it something that I'm going to sit there and create a bunch of levels for? No. I've dabbled around in a few user-created levels, but again, definitely a staple for the PlayStation. Ratchet and Clank was announced. I saw the movie that was announced, but I didn't see the announcement for PlayStation 4. So if somebody can clarify that for me, that'd be great. And then in addition, one of the last things that I really took note of is the Grand Theft Auto 5 is finally being ported over to the PlayStation 4, and which I thought was really interesting is they threw out the little note that if you have a current gen or previous gen gameplay on GTA 5, whether it's the Xbox 360 or the PS3, you can port your gameplay over to the PS4 so you don't have to start all over from square one. Very unique. I definitely think that this is a little bit of a ploy to try to get some of those older 360 users that haven't made the switch into the next gen console, and definitely, GTA fans moving over. I mean, well done. I think definitely a little bit of an enticement. But final two things as we're getting close to the end of this gameplay. PlayStation Now, the beta is going to roll out there to more people. Honestly, I have a beta code, and I have used some of it, so I'm definitely excited to see more of those games coming out there. I also am excited to be able to have it on my PS Vita, as well as the newly, and if you have a Sony TV, you're definitely going to have the ability to play the PlayStation Now, which is cool because you have an entertainment center right there on your TV and television console. And then finally, the last thing I want to talk about is the PlayStation TV. This, to me, is definitely one thing I am excited for. I really like the idea of having a $99 little box that you can plug into any television in your house and be able to play your PlayStation 4 via remote play on that television using a DualShock 3 controller. Let's be honest, I have a few DualShock 3 controllers lying around. And I can sit there and plug my PlayStation TV into another TV in my house, not have to move my PS4. Fantastic. So, man, I was talking a mile a minute. Thank you. Enjoy. And feel free to comment and like.